want a cat that's cute like that. I 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 want a cat that's cute like that. Kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow, kitty kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow, kitty 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 kitty meow meow.
Arden! Blackie woman! Oh, that's all of us. Oh, wait, that's me and all the kitties. Hello. Yay. Well, welcome to Meow and Me. I'm so happy to have you here this week with me. We have an amazing show. It's going to be so much fun. We have some amazing guests who are going to be with us. For all of you joining me for the first time, please come up here and hit a fave. And please, throughout the night, feel free to also fave all of the guests as well. Everybody, Meow and Me is about pets that are cats. So basically, I want to see your kitty. Show me your kitties. Hello? Have you ever seen that t-shirt that says, show me your kitties? That's what this show is all about. Show me the kitty. No, not my, yes, the kitty. We are here to see the kitties and only the kitties, mind you. So we are excited. So to get this started, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about, let's get this started. So we want to know, in the comments, we're going to do a multiple choice question just to get us feeling it, to get us started before our first special guest in 2 minutes. Okay, what is the proper term for a group of kittens? Is it a Kindle, a Kine, a kettle, or a caboodle? Who knows the answers? Type it in. A Kindle. Oh, D'Angelo Jones got it. He knew that one. He had that. And that is right. That is the proper term for a group of kittens. It is a Kindle. Well done. Welcome. Okay. All cats are born with what color eyes? Black, blue, pink, or green? I saw black first. Nope. I saw blue next. Blue is the correct answer. Yes, cats are born with blue eyes. So, okay, let's see what you remember from last week before we move on to the new trivia questions, which you may or may not get. What percentage of cat's bones are in its tail? 10, 20, 2, there are no bones in a cat's tail. 0. No bones. Wrong. There are bones in the cat's tail. 10, 20, or 2%. JT says 20. No. 2%? No. 10% is left. So 10% is the answer. About 10% of a cat's bones are in its tail. Yes, these are called caudal vertebrae. Woo, you guys are getting good at this. But we all have to take a break from that and invite our first guest to the box, please. Our first guest tonight is Top Badge Quinn and JT. Please welcome them to here's woo! And please go ahead and request the box. Quinn and JT, I saw them come in. And please give them a warm welcome. Say meow in the comments. Throw up some hearts. Hello. Let's do this. We are so excited.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi, Kitty. What's up? What's up, people?
How are you? Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in. So, which one is Quinn and which one is JT?
I'm Quinn.
Okay, and you're
I'm
JT.
the other one.
And how many cats do you guys have?
We have
39.
40.
we only have one. We only have one right now. We had 3, but we only have one right now.
We have one. Can we
Yes.
see your kitty, Meow?
Sure. Are you gonna get her? Okay.
Oh, that's
We have
what
we have a snowshoe.
snowshoe.
They're a rare breed. They were cultivated in the 60s. Their main characteristics are they have white feet and they're born solid white and they don't get their markings until they start getting them through the first year of life. So they're born all white like a Dalmatian and then they mark up over the next year of life. This is Freckles. Oh, get the dog. Get them, please. Get Toby.
Oh, Togi, bad dog.
This is Freckles.
Oh my God. Freckles?
Freckles, yes. This is Freckles.
Oh.
She is. Say hi.
Hi,
Good cat.
Freckles. Wow. Freckles
She's
is
blue-eyed. She's very uniquely marked.
It weighs
can
about
see.
25 pounds.
Yeah, she's huge.
I see
She's
that. She
huge.
covers your entire chest.
Yes. Her brother's even bigger that my sister has. My sister has her brother, and she's about 10 years old, and
So,
she is a snowshoe.
when you say a rare cat breed, like how rare are we talking about? I've never
Snowshoes are very rare because they're hard to breed. If you look on YouTube at their breeding, the breeding is so odd that people video it because they don't like to breed. They do this weird cat thing and the females freak. And then it's very odd. You have to watch it on YouTube. People literally film it because it's such a weird thing. And they come from the Siamese cat. That's what a lot of them look Siamese. They were about the 1960s in Philadelphia is where the breed was cultivated. And they're ragdoll. They're also considered like ragdolls. You can pick them up and they'll let you just carry them around like a ragdoll cat. They also have some Siamese genes in them. But yeah, they're very rare. Most people have never heard of them. But if you look them up online, you'll see all about them. Snowshoes.
How did you decide that you wanted a snowshoe for a cat?
Someone gave me a kitten because the mother got hit by a car. I took it into the vet and the vet told me what I had. He said, "Oh my gosh, I've never seen one of these. You know what you have?" And I said, "No," and it was solid white at the time. He said, "I think you have a snowshoe." So he did some testing, came back and told me, yes, I did, and that her colors would be coming in soon. Well, I don't have her anymore. I just have her kittens. And she had kittens, and that's one of her kittens. So yeah, she passed away. But I do have her kittens, and they're 10 years old now. My sister has one, and I have the other one.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Snowshoe is a really sweet name. I love the name. Have you ever bred Snowshoe then?
No, I just did it so I could have some of her mama. I wanted more cats like the mama cat, and so I bred her twice, and she only gave birth to 2 kittens the first time because they don't give birth to large litters, and 3 the second time. And the first 2, I ended up giving them to my family members. And then the second ones, me and my sister kept. And the friend of ours kept the 3rd one and shipped it to Germany. And he lives in Germany.
They shipped the cat all the way to
Germany. Yeah. He also flew back and forth to Cali a few times while she was in town. She would fly the cat back and forth with her. And then she moved to Germany and took him with her.
That sounds like my kind of lady, okay? That's my kind of lady.
If you meet these cats, they're like dogs. They're some unique cats, right?
Wow.
They're very unique.
Love it. I love it. What do you think the characteristics of Freckles are? Like what do you notice? I noticed that you had a dog. So does Freckles get along with the dog? Does the dog not like Freckles? Like, how well do
I
they?
have a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
The little dogs mess with her, and she just sits there until they make her mad. Then she pops them, and then they cry.
Box
Arr, arr, arr. I told you, leave her alone.
They learn.
Leave her alone.
They get one chance, and then they don't mess with
But
it.
it takes a lot for her to do it. Like, she's never hit the puppy ever, but she's done Einstein 3 or 4 times because he
When you say
pokes
she
at her.
hits them, does she like grab her paw and just smack their face?
She just smacks them like pow, 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 real hard. She never runs.
She didn't put her nails out.
She never runs from them because I have a Doberman, and her and the Doberman get along fine. It's just the little dogs mess with her. Does that make sense?
She has her own room, and she hangs out in her own room.
She has her own room by herself. She yells at us to come in and out. She's spoiled rotten. She goes out a cat door and in a cat door, and she hates it outside, but she has the choice. We catch her out there once in a while, and then she looks at you like, oh, I can't believe I came out here, and she runs back in. She's the only cat I've ever known who literally hates it outside.
Yeah.
Her brother loves it outside. She hates it. She'll only barely sit on the porch for a few seconds and come right back inside. People all the time, oh, the door's open. The cat, she ain't going anywhere. She don't like it out there.
Yeah.
She hates it.
Yeah, catch my own food outside.
Yeah, she doesn't do that. And her brother likes it outside, though. He's in the country with my sister, and he goes out in the morning, she said, and spends a little time out there with the country cats. And then he comes back in the house because he's spoiled.
I'm interested in, so you have a lot of animals in your home.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about why you chose to have a pet, or why do you have?
I'm a nurturer. I nurture everything. So I have pets, animals. I'm caregive my brother 24/7 because he has brain damage. I'm just a nurturer. It's what I am at heart.
I like them in case we have a shortage of food. Boom.
What?
Why y'all even ask him anything? I don't even know why I'll talk to him. He's had Mazzy for 14 years. His dog. He has a Chihuahua. That's his baby.
Wow.
Yeah, she's 6 pounds. Hello.
6 pounds of hello.
Yes. She's the noisiest 14-year-old dog I ever met. She's very demanding.
Now, do you guys have children too, or do you have just your pet?
Grown. They're grown.
They're grown.
Our children are in their like 29 and 32.
Yeah, way to get rid of them. I mean,
yeah, they're way grown.
Raise them with animals.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that. Maybe I did. Yeah, NorCal says congratulations. If you're just coming in, welcome. This is Quinn and JT. We're talking about their kitty cat Freckles today.
Yeah, and she's already gone. Yeah, she already left. But if you want to learn about her, because she's a snowshoe, look online. They have videos of their mating because it's so crazy. They have pictures of them. They talk about, how they're born white and that their color comes later and how they get masked up with the V right here. They're very unique. And I just happened to get one by accident. That's the only reason I know about them. Because, the vet told me over 15 years ago when I got my first one what I had. And so I went home and just was like, what is it? Right. Why was he so intrigued by this cat? That I got that looked like an alien at 4 weeks old when I got her because her mother had been hit by a car and I had to bottle feed her. And she was a funky little cat when I got her. Only a cat a mother could love when you first see her. Grew into a beautiful cat like a swan. But when she was little, I was like, well, I don't know what this vet is talking about. This little alien-looking cat might not even make it. Right. But she grew into be a beautiful cat. She had 5 kittens and 2 litters. And then she got sick and passed away. So that's what happened to her. But her kittens are very healthy. They lived way past what she did. But, it happens. She was very tiny when I got her, so.
I mean, so tell me, have you always been a fan of cats? Have you?
No, I'm a dog person, a lizard person.
I was the opposite growing
he
up.
sounds to me
We had a
like
lot of cats growing up and one
He-
dog.
Yeah, they had a lot of cats. We didn't. Like I said, my friend's mother cat got hit by a car, and I'm a nurturer. She said, "Hey, I need you to save this kitten." Of course, that's me. It could be when JT met me, I had raccoons, possums,
5-foot lizard.
2 or 3 5-foot lizards that lived free in my house with the raccoons and possum. Everyone lived free.
And 4 dogs.
And 4 dogs. Yeah, all kinds of stuff when we first met. I don't run a rescue anymore, but
After COVID, I filled my belly up. We knocked it down a little bit.
No.
I think Quinn, that's probably, he fell in love with you. He saw the raccoon and the lizards, and he was like, I'm in.
Oh, no. I didn't know about those till I moved
Later, yeah, he saw the possum. He thought it was a cat and went to pet it and realized it was a possum.
I was outside on live stream.
He lived free outside my house.
In the cat bowl, and I'm like, "Hey, kitty," we got to pet it.
And his name is Octopus.
I looked down. I was like, "Oh, it's a possum. I'm looking for something to hit it with." She goes, "No, that's our pet."
Don't do that. Don't hit my pet. That's his name is Octopus.
Oh, I think that's epic. That is.
And then I had raccoons come all the time because I ran a rescue. Even when we were moving, she brought raccoons over, didn't she? Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm a nurturer. That's it. It doesn't matter what the animal is. I'll take it.
I have some questions around that because you do have multiple animals. What do you think that the biggest, what would you give advice to in regards to adding animals with other animals? Like, how do you get your animals to generally all get along? What did you do to help that be part of the
Because I say so. It's that simple.
That's
It's that simple. Samantha hates cats, but she likes my cat.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
She's a 120-pound Doberman.
She's a 120-pound Doberman who hates cats, but she likes my cat because I said so.
Yeah.
She does. I have lizards, but they'll chase lizards outside, but they don't chase my lizard in the house. It's that kind of stuff. And people think I laugh when I say it, but it's because I said so. They're all trained. They all do commands, all the dogs. None of them need a leash. So those are what you have to worry about, is the dog maybe doing something. Now with cats, if you have lizards, if the lizard's bigger than the cat, you really don't got a lot to worry about. Cats pretty much stay away from things they don't want to mess with.
right.
Yeah. And when you have birds, if the cats are used to the birds flying around, you have to worry about them catching them. Now, when you introduce stuff like that, sometimes things happen. Your cat or dog's going to kill something and you got to deal with it. But most of the time, if you're like me, and I've dealt with a lot of animals, I basically have a way to introduce them real slowly to where they can integrate into the house and start living free. I like everything to live free. But first, I have to get you to use your cage and use the restroom, especially if you're a lizard or a bird or something, and a dog. So, yeah, it just takes time. You just have to be very confident in what you're doing and know that you can do it.
Being able to be home a lot helps.
Yeah, and I'm home a lot.
So you really have
spend a time with them.
your eye on them.
Well, they usually don't do stuff if I'm around. It's when you're not around, they're just like children. They're going to do things.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
it's just
or
natural.
When you're not around JT, do you have that problem with JT? He's gonna do things that are naughty. You have to be like,
No.
I do think naughty while she's here.
Yeah, no. He's the
I
easiest
don't-
person in the world.
I
He spoils me. Please, I'm spoiled rotten. All I have to do is take care of my animals.
Ooh, that sounds like that's like good JT. Well done.
He's a great husband.
I should. I'm just picking on you guys this season.
I wish I could complain. I would. There's just nothing to complain about.
No, I don't. I definitely don't want to. That's awesome. I was just joking. So you said Freckles is 10 years old, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So are you planning on getting another cat?
No.
You're done with kitties after?
No, I don't. No, I don't say done because anyone could bring me anything and I probably wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But
you sound like you
You
have
start
a
feeding the ones that run around the neighborhood and they become ours.
start feeding the cats in the neighborhood. But yeah, I never usually plan for any animal but a dog or maybe a lizard. Because you have to purchase, for a lizard, you have to purchase a lot of stuff to keep them alive.
yeah.
And so, but in a dog, you usually, when it comes to us and dogs, I usually get them before they're even old enough to be given to us. They're still, 2 or 3 weeks old and we have to wait for them. But cats, there's cats everywhere. They need homes.
Yeah,
There's too many cats. There's so many cats everywhere, guys, that they just need homes. So I never turn anything that needs a home down if I can afford it. But I never take anything that I can't afford to vet care and take care of 100%. And they're very spoiled at my house. So y'all, like when I say 100%, it's ridiculous around here.
So well, and this brings up a good question because you do have an older cat. So have you noticed any dietary changes as
Nothing.
Gotten
You
older?
can't even, the vet said you can't even tell she's 10.
Okay. So you haven't had to deal with any like medical procedures or any medical
Nothing.
changes?
Not since she got fixed.
Okay.
That's the last medical thing she had
And
done.
we give all of our animals filtered water too. Like,
Yeah, that's a number. You need to give
they
your
have
animal.
small kidneys, and the chlorine and the hardness and a lot of water, depending on where you are, it clogs their little kidneys up. About 90% of cats die from kidney disease.
Yeah, and
Kidneys and
she
bladder.
doesn't want nothing but filtered water. She has a special bowl. She'll look at you like you lost your mind. She'll push it. Did you give me out the tap? She'll look at you. No, I'm drinking that water that you get, the filter. That's all she wants. She won't drink nothing else. Yeah.
That's an interesting, and that is a good fact to know, JT. I did not know that. And
all animals and dogs should be drinking. You should be drinking filtered water, but the animals can't
The
pick.
smaller ones are worse, like the Chihuahua. I know from Chihuahuas, I had a couple that had kidney problems and bladder problems a long time ago, and I used to breed them. And I started seeing a lot of cats. I had a friend that her dad was a veterinarian. Was telling me, hey, don't give this like under 20 pounds. Don't give them tap water.
Yeah.
Especially if it's well water, it's really hard. A lot of sediment and calcium in, and it clogs up their kidney and their bladder.
Just give them bottled water if you can. And we have a water cooler. I just put it straight in there.
Yeah, that is something that I did not know, but that makes a lot of sense to me because I do know cats die mostly of kidney issues.
Yeah. And if you do these small things to animals, they live so much longer, and people don't realize in they're tiny little things like that. They're very tiny things. Feed them good food, give them good water. That's about it. Get their shots every year.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your rabies shot. You don't want to. We're down to my last few questions for you, JT. One, is there anything that you want people to know about cat ownership that you really feel is important to share with other people?
Besides diet and water, and make sure they have their shots. I mean, that's 3 of the main important things.
Yeah.
Cats aren't like dogs. They don't really need your attention.
And they want it when they want it. Yeah, like if I want it, Freckles has nothing to do with me. Yeah. When she wants it, we have to. Yeah, she's
gonna get in your lap and take those claws. Right, you're gonna pet me right now.
She'll climb up you. She will climb up you. Yeah.
They will. Definitely. I agree completely. Like my love. Like
they'll do stuff like her water bowl's almost empty, so she'll push it off the table so it spills, so you know.
Oh, sad.
And she'll look at you while she does it. Look, why is this empty? Why? And they'll go off the table. You're like, dude, I was coming.
Yeah, that is thug life right there.
Right. Well, as good as Freckles is so big, she can't really sneak into small places.
Yeah.
She tries. She'll get her head in there and the body doesn't go. It's like, oh, well, I can't get in there. Because she's a cat. Cats like to get into stuff they're not supposed to get into.
Yeah.
The curiosity got the cat. That's a true saying.
Yeah.
She can't get into much because she's so big.
But, if you like cats, they're unique and different. Make sure that you're a cat person. They're not like dogs. You
The
know,
shedding, the
and
dander.
if you get more than one, you got to make sure they have room and get along, because she hates her own brother. If she sees Diego, she hisses at him. She hates him. She always has since she was little. Every time she sees him, she's like, ah. I'm like, he's been here. Yeah, she just doesn't like him.
He's an outside
Yeah,
cat. I'm an
so
inside cat.
yeah, she made him be an outside cat. Yeah, she wouldn't let him in the house. She's like, no, you ain't coming in. I don't like you. But he lives with my sister. He's actually my sister's cat. So he's with my sister finally.
This has been awesome. I appreciate you guys taking your time out of the night to come in here and chit chat with us. With our last couple of minutes here, please tell us, like, first off, everybody in here who's like hanging out in the comments and stuff, please make sure you hit Quinn and JT with a fave. Go into their room and say meow, meow.
Say meow.
Let them know. Say meow. And also, Quinn and JT, please tell us when you stream, so we can, and like when you stream, when you're streaming on Meet Me.
You can always click my bio. Everything we do is in it. It's listed out Monday through Friday. We're on every Monday. We have a featured show called Chowing Down. It's on at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And we also do shows every single night and every day. We're on all the time, but our feature show is Monday. And you can find us at jquinnfam.com. That's our website. You also can email us at jquinnfam@yahoo if you want to be on our show and guest spot.
Nice. So everybody, please, you heard that in the bio. So favorite them right now, because in the bio is where you get connected. They have a lot of awesome content on this app. We are the kind of people you will want to follow on this app.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Kitty. We hope you have a great day. Everybody, if you're one of our viewers, please favorite Kitty. Hi, Bart. Oh, my Lord. That's my boy. I love you. Thanks for having us. Have a great show.
Be good or be good at it.
Yes, be good or be good at it. That's a
be good or be bad, but be bad. If you're gonna be bad, be good at being bad. Well, our next, okay, so it's so exciting. So our next guest is going to be coming on soon, but in the meantime, we've got 2 minutes, so we're gonna continue on with a little bit of cat trivia. Woo! Yes, I know you're freaking totally stoked. Okay, so we're going to repeat this trivia question because last week so many of you got it wrong. And this week I have faith that somebody will know the answer. Okay, what is it called when a cat needs the ground? Snurgling, sneagling, rubbing, or kneading? Snurgling, sneagling, kneading? Wrong. Sneggling? That's sneagling, you mean? Wrong. You have snurgling and rubbing left. Who wants? Kneading is wrong. Wrong. Rubbing? Wrong. Wrong. We need snurgling. Who said snurgling? Ding, 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 snurgling. When a cat needs the ground, it's called snurgling. They develop this habits as kittens because it helps their mothers produce milk. It's a snurgle for me. Let's get that snurgling going, okay? Who says snurgle? All right, one more. We'll make it fast. How many different different sounds can a cat make? 150, 10, 27, or 100? 150, 10, 27, or 100? 27 is wrong. 10 is wrong. 100? Ding, 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 NorCal! NorCal, you're right. Cats can make about 100 different sounds. A dog can make around 10. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with dogs. I'm just saying that they got 10 and a cat can do like around 100. Yeah, they have all 9 lives. Okay, let's do a warm welcome to our next awesome guest. If this is Art Man, please go ahead and come into the box, Art Man. We are so excited to have you here tonight with his meow. He's coming. I can see him. It's flashing. Let's go. Yes, with his kitty meow. Uh-oh, I think he's having problems connecting. Oh, get better Wi-Fi, Artman. Try again. Try again. He's in the drive-thru at McDonald's. Dang it. Let's get that Big Mac, Artman. Let's go. We got snacks.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can see you, Artman.
I'm actually in NorCal's basement. Don't tell her though, okay?
Oh.
Okay, just
Basement for me. Is that where you keep all your kitties? Like, no. You don't keep kitties. All right. I was just checking. Oh, look at this.
This is Trinity.
Let's make it bigger. So
Trinity is about 14 months old. I got her from another streamer actually. And the other streamer has her brother, Morpheus. Of course they named him after what is it? Help me out with the movie. Someone.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Thank you, Matrix. Yeah. So Trinity is about 14, 15 months old. She is my life. So a lot of people don't know, and well, I say it all the time. I have 3 daughters, 15, 14, and 10, but they live with their mother in a different state. So when I come home every day from work, Trinity is there, and like she'll let me know like what's going on. Like if her food is missing, she'll whine at me or something. She'll also let me know like before I go to bed at night, like she looks at the walls. If she sees a spider or if she sees like a mosquito or a fly on the wall, she'll sit there and just wow. And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then she's like, she just looks up and finally I see it. And I'm like, I have to get it because if I can't get it, she will sit there and whine all night.
We're having a cat. We're having kitties in the box. Ooh, Arvid, say hi, Chuck. What's your cat's name again?
Yeah, she's a good girl. She loves when my daughters are here though. When my daughters come to visit or whatever, she gets so much attention and so much extra like treats and stuff, especially from my youngest. She just loves them being here. Thanks.
So you've got Trinity 14 months ago, and you said that. How did you get Trinity? Where did you get Trinity from?
I actually got Trinity from another streamer, believe it or not. She had 2 cats, Trinity and Morpheus. She also has a dog, and she was asking, hey, does anyone need a cat? Because the kids that she has at her place are really rough with them. So Trinity couldn't take up what the kids could give. Like she could take the other cat, and the other cat's kind of cool too, Morpheus. I wish he was here. I should have brought him over just for the show. But they could take Morpheus, hang him upside down by like his foot or whatever, and he just sits there and he loves it. As long as he's pet him, he doesn't care. Trinity, on the other hand, is very timid. She's not timid towards me anymore. She'll come up and she'll jump on me and like rest on my chest or whatever. She has her own little kitty bed that I keep, believe it or not. It's on my bed when I'm not sleeping there. It stays on my bed, and that's where she goes and lays down. It's like a child, but I don't have to take care of it as bad.
Yeah, I love that. So she has a kitty bed that
She
you.
does have a-
I am in love. Okay, what color is the kitty bed? I just need to know.
It's brown, but I have a blanket for it. So it's brown in color, like on the outside, and then on the inside it's like a lighter tan brown, but there's a blanket that covers it. She has her own little blanket and everything. So she absolutely loves it. That's where she sleeps at. That's where she stays.
Artman, what does owning a cat do for you? What has
So
owning Trinity done for you?
it helps me, kind of helps me think. You know, so my girls aren't here, and I come home. I'm a very nurturing parent, and I grew up like that. I grew up with a bunch of cats when I was young. I think at one point we had 11 cats when I was about 6 years old. So I love animals. I'm an animal lover, especially cats. But I've had everything from lizards, cats. We've had chickens, roosters. No ducks. We haven't had any ducks, thank God. But yeah, so raising her is great. She lets me know when she needs food or water. She's always with me. If I go take a shower and I step out, she's like sitting in the bathroom. Somehow she pushes my bathroom door open, which I shut, and she's like sitting there like, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Hello?" So thank you, NorCal.
That. So does she sleep with you at night, or does she sleep in her cat bed?
She sleeps in her cat bed on the side of my bed.
So she's close to you, though. Like
yes. Sometimes I put it down on the floor. Sometimes I actually put it on the side of my bed, and she sleeps in the bed with me. She's also very active at night, though, too. She for some reason she gets up and has not the nerve, but she runs around, and she still has her claws. And for the most part, I have a hardwood floor, but I have a few rugs, and you can hear her throughout the house. Like, what are you doing? What are you chasing after?
Does she have any bad habits that she does? Like Quinn said, like Freckles pushes things off places. Does Trinity do this?
No, not that I can think of. No.
Nothing at all?
No,
wow.
I don't have any real bad habits. In the morning, she expects me to give her a treat before I go to work. So she'll sit there and she'll whine, right? Like her food will be done, her water's fixed and whatever, but she won't stop whining until I give her a treat. So, and I did a treat. Believe it or not, I give her the treat. The Temptations.
What kind of food do you feed Trinity?
What do I have?
Is it dry food or wet food or?
Usually it's dry food.
Okay.
Usually. Every now and then, if I want to give her a treat, I'll give her wet food. But I don't give her like the whole can. I only give her maybe a third to half the can. If you mess up a cat's diet, they're gonna show it in the kitty litter box. We'll just say that. She's about 10 pounds.
Oh, she's a tiny kitty. Chuck Norris is like 18. No. Yeah, I love that. I love she's so like NorCal says she's a big girl. Me, I'm like, she's so tiny.
Well, when I first got her, she was only about 4 pounds.
Oh, just a little nugget.
Yeah.
So
and I got her the day. So the day that she got spaded is the day that I got her.
Interesting. So you started off cat fatherhood quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it a coincidence that you have all girls and a cat that's a girl? I mean, is it, or is it just like you're you just surrounded by girls? I love it.
The estrogen runs high in my family, apparently. The estrogen runs high.
The estrogen runs high. From the soldier. Artman, can you name a time when Trinity has done something like really surprised you, or a favorite moment that you had with Trinity?
So I went to work one morning. I had a bowl of cereal and I went to work. I came home and I forgot to put the milk away. So I had a gallon of milk that was spilled all over the floor because she took her claw, and she clawed the side of the milk in order to get some out. So it went all over the counter, all over the floor. Well, whatever was left of it, all over the floor. So I learned not to leave milk out.
Oh, right? Like,
Yeah.
was it all over the house then?
No, it was just the kitchen floor. She didn't like trench into it and move it everywhere. But that was probably the biggest mess that she made. Um, Other than that though, she's really good. She like when I open the door for her to go out, I'm living on a second floor apartment. She goes outside and she loves sitting on the balcony and looking at things. Like she'll see a dog and she antagonizes the dog. She's like meow, and she'll look down and she'll get the dogs to start barking like and she's just like, you can't get me, you can't.
Oh my God. Like, okay, so you only have Trinity though as a pet, right?
I have Trinity.
Just Trinity. Okay. And then have you ever had to leave her to go out of town?
One time I had to leave her. I had a basically I had a what I have. I live in the Bay Area, so I flew from San Francisco down to Los Angeles, and I had a 2-day work meeting. So I kind of left extra food down on the floor for her, so and extra water. So I didn't have anyone come over. However, my next door neighbor, I've watched her dog before, and her dog and my cat get along, which is
Oh.
good. But she said if I needed to, she can watch the cat for me if I have to leave for a few days.
Yeah, no, I mean, cats can live for 2 days without their owner present. That's part of the benefit of cat ownership. Sometimes, they do get lonely, but you absolutely can. They're not gonna, not unless they have special needs. If they have special needs, it's different. And that brings me to my next question. Does your cat have any special needs?
No, she's very healthy. I actually make her exercise. She does. I have a little pen light that I make her chase around and to keep her functional and whatever. Every now and then I will bring her over to go see her brother over at the other streamer's house.
It's like
And
kitty
then-
boot camp. Hello?
Where's the kitty? So we have dog parks. Why don't we have like kitty gyms? Exactly, NorCal. I agree with you.
I know. I agree with I would send my cat to a kitty daycare.
Kitty daycare, yeah. Except you go nowadays. Do they have to wear because they're going to like a kitty daycare? Do they have to wear like a kitty mask for the whole COVID thing?
They have to have all
You
their
don't want them
vaccinations.
catching COVID from another cat, right?
I know. Welcome, J Cats. Welcome. If you're just coming in, welcome to Meow and Me. Our special guest right now is Artman and his kitty Trinity. Unfortunately, Trinity has taken off, but Trinity is adorable, Artman. So
She's over there watching. She's like, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet?" Yeah. You want
she's
that?
she wants you to pet her. What kind of treats have you done? Have you done any training where you've trained Trinity to do any tricks or anything?
Not yet. I'm in process of doing that. I'm trying to get her to do anything, and right now, the only thing I've been able to do is I put one of these small treats on the table.
Mhm.
And the table's not that high. It's like a living room table, and I get her to paw up and look at it and pull it down and eat it off the floor. So it's not really a trick, but instead of climbing onto the table to eat the food because she knows that's wrong,
Right.
paws it off the table in order to get to it.
Right. Artman, do not eat Trinity snacks. You did not eat that.
No, I did not eat the
okay,
snack.
say
No.
what? No way. Have you ever
No,
ate cat
no.
food? Oh, that's hilarious.
No, I'm trying to keep my insides on the inside, if you know what I'm saying.
No, that's like he's hungry. Yes, we all are. It's that time of night. Hello.
I am hungry.
Would you recommend cat ownership and why?
It's actually a tough person to be able to watch any animal. So whether it's cat, dog, whatever. So if you are not ready or prepared to have a pet, don't. Because if you're not going to take care of it and you're going to just give it back to an adoption agency or someone else, it's not worth it. One, you're committed to, you're committed to feeding them, to loving them, to caring for them. You're not gonna be able, if you can't raise them, it's kind of like having a child. If you can't raise it, don't have them.
That's interesting. That kind of echoes to what Quinn and JT said, be a responsible owner. And that goes for regardless of what kind of animal that you care for, being a responsible owner is important. What is the biggest benefit of cat ownership for you in your life besides the companionship piece?
Well, she protects the house from insects. She doesn't like mosquitoes, not flies, not spiders. And when she sees them, she comes and she lets me know, come get rid of a meow. And she'll sit there and meow until they're gone.
She protects him from spiders.
But
Yes,
some of us
that's what I
some
got
of us
out of
have
that
arachnophobia,
too.
NorCal. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay. Yeah. I love it. I love that. Chuck Norris protects me from spiders too, Artman, for real. So
Creepy crawlers.
yeah, I'm okay with that. So, okay, with our last thing, I would love for everybody in the room to hit Artman with a favorite if you don't already have him faved. I know there are people that are just here to watch and kind of lurk and watch us. So please hit Artman with a fave. Artman, please come and tell everybody here when you're streaming, what you do when you're streaming, what do you got going on the app?
So as you can see behind me, I'm a retired submariner. I did 20 years in the Navy on submarines. So I love talking military stuff with anyone. If you don't know me, I'm a big NorCal fan. I've met her once, in a stream somewhere. How I got attached to her, I don't know. Same with Kitty. Actually, I do have a game night with Artman. It's a themed game night we do every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my stream. I take 4 contestants and I test their trivia knowledge on a subject they don't really know about. When I say they don't know about, they don't find out until maybe the day before. So that way they can try to study up. I love the app, the idea of meeting new people from across the world. And if this app wasn't here, I would have met awesome people like Kitty Commander, NorCal, people in the live, D'Angelo Jones. I see you in there too, brother. So yeah, this app does bring people together, and that's what this app is about. If you think it's just about the diamonds and the diamond count, you're in the wrong app. Oh, Ruby Shoes too. Sorry, Ruby Shoes. I forgot you, girl. I apologize.
If I forget someone, he means everybody that he says hi to on a regular basis. So.
Correct. And I'm truthfully, I usually tend to go to other people's streams rather than run my own stream. But when I do hop into other people's streams, seeing what they do, and knowing what they do for the app is fantastic. So I want them to know I appreciate every one of them for keeping me sane on this app and pushing me forward to do what I do.
I love it. Well, that's all we have time for with you tonight, Artman. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking your time. Your time is valuable, and I appreciate you doing that. Please, everybody, last second here, hit him with a fave. He's right here. So, and we are going to be on to our next 2 trivia questions. Are you guys ready for your next 2 trivia questions? Let's go. Okay, how many breeds of domestic cat are there worldwide? 280, 210, 70, or 140? 210. Nope. 70? Right, Amy! Good job, Amy. She remembers. Amy! Good job. All right. What year was the first major cat show held in the United States? 1895, 1952, 1842, or 1921? We have a 1952? Nope. 1842? Nope. We have 1895 and 1921. The last answer is 1895, you guys. The first major cat show in the United States was held in May of 1895. Okay. We have to welcome our next guest. We have the beautiful and talented, welcome Cosmo. The beautiful and talented classy woman is our last minute substitute guest, but we'll wait for her to hit the box when she will do another question, okay? Let's ask this question. If a male is both, you ready? Orange and black, he is probably schizophrenic, sterile, deaf, or blind. He is schizophrenic, sterile, deaf, or blind. Who knows the answer? Sterile. Yes, I feel like Amy remembered from last week. Good job. I'm just waiting for a classy woman. She's on her way. She was here earlier, so I know she's around. So schizophrenic, good try. The answer, though, is sterile. But we are here, and we're going to welcome classy woman into the box. She's trying to get in, and she is in.
I had to get the cat.
You went and grabbed the kitty, Meow. Let's go.
Wake up. Look. Can you see her?
Wow, it just blends in so perfectly. So, like,
Where is the cat? Where's
oh,
her
look at
face?
those eyes, though, classy. Cool.
She's like, why are you disturbing me?
Right. Why are you touching me while I'm trying to?
For real. I'm like,
you
please don't
human?
scratch me.
You are my slave, and why? Did I ask for food from you right now? No. God.
Yeah, she's like, why are you bothering me?
Why would you dare touch me? And she is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll capture one. You're gonna capture a kitty. Oh, okay. Well, Classy's good at capturing kitties. You just seen her. She wrestled that cat onto her bed.
None of us are purring.
Do you want to know the funny part is that Chuck Norris is right here watching at all the kitty cats. He is right.
She's like, no, I don't want to meet no man.
You want a baby, Chuck? You want a girlfriend?
You want that?
Chuck is single and ready to mingle. Say purr, Chuck.
That looks like me. Forget it. It's cool.
Chuck, he's fluffy and he has green eyes, so they make some beautiful green-eyed babies. Mermani, there's never enough kitties. Yeah, so classy woman, first off, tell us what your kitty cat's name is.
Okay, her name is Eclipse, and I named her that because I got her when there was an eclipse going on.
Ooh.
So I was like, perfect. That's how she got her name.
Which eclipse was this? I feel like
Well,
that a while ago? How old is Eclipse?
She's going to be 5 here in June. So, and I got her when she was 9 weeks back. Yeah. So it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been quite a minute. And
yeah, she's big now. She's so big and fat.
I love big fat cats.
I know, me too. That was the goal. I don't know if she likes it, but I like it.
I think that the fluffier and the
yes, I know, right?
It's the smushy.
It's the cushiness for me.
Right? Chuck Norris doesn't even care. He's like, well, hey, if you're gonna sit here too, I know, right? He's like,
he likes it. He likes it.
Did you just rub my butt?
He's like, ooh. So
classy. So tell us a little bit about your kitty cat. Where did you get your cat? Like, why did you choose cat ownership?
Okay, well, I've always been a cat person. So I was laying that way so I could show you my cat. So yeah,
Ooh,
now I can leave her be.
you're
But I've
cool.
always I've always liked cats, no matter like lions, tigers, those big cats. So of course I would be a cat owner because I like cats and I like how independent they are. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to go walk a dog every freaking hour or whatever. I'm just not. Like all cats, they just eat, they lick themselves, they want to chill, they want to purr, they want to get patted, you know? That's some of the characteristics I like to get. I like to be patted. I like to just chill.
Yeah, so you're saying you have a lot in common with Eclipse
Yeah.
as a cat. Do you think that cats take on the attitudes of their owners, or do you think the owners take on the attitudes of their cats?
Oh, that's a tricky one, kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, I think maybe both, but I think that she takes more of my personality because, yeah, I feel like she's an independent cat and I'm an independent woman and I want to be the boss and she wants to be the boss. So I feel like we have a hate love relationship, you know? So, yeah, and we've literally had to work on it. Like, I literally was like, I'm the boss, you're the pet.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not the other way around. So,
Have you
yeah.
ever had to do like have you ever had to squirt your cat with a water bottle?
I've had to
Or
do that. Yep. I've had when she was younger and like I don't know how like she's 5, so I don't know like what that is on like cats if she's a grown adult or I don't know, but like when she was yeah, I used to have to spray her in like her face and I'd feel bad, but like she was naughty.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm not trying to have my stuff, ruined. Like, nope.
What kind of naughty things does Eclipse do?
When she don't do any more naughty stuff anymore because she's so fat. Like all she does is eat and sleep. And she's just recently started hanging out with the cat that lives next door.
Oh,
And so the
not
cat
that.
next door looks just like her. And it's a female. And so
Oh.
she hops over from their porch to ours every morning. So every morning she's going across the freaking sliding glass door, like defending her territory. And I'm like, girl, you could not fight that cat if I let you out there.
Oh, wow. So it's like they're not friends, they're like feuds.
Yeah, I feel like if they were to be face to face, yeah, they would not be friends.
Oh, this is a battle of the cat territory.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I think Eclipse wants to be friends and that's why she's like, "Oh, it's another cat that looks like me." Like, am I looking in the mirror type thing?
Right.
But then like the other one is way bigger and she's like, it's like, "Roar!" Like when I've seen her, like she hisses at her and I'm like, "Girl, she's not trying to play with you."
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
Eclipse is just running into the door like, "Ooh."
I
Like,
want to play with her. Like that isn't that cat for touch me, pet me? I don't.
like
I
Oh
can't-
yeah, I don't know. She was supposed to be my son's cat, and he moved out and left her here. So now she's my cat.
Wow. See, just like that.
And now he has another one, and his name is Lucifer.
Oh. I would have stuck with the Eclipse one too if I were you. I would have like maybe little Lucy, little Nikki. I'll let you keep little Nikki. I'm gonna go
I was
with
like,
the
you cute.
Eclipse.
He's cute though. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. But he's a terror. Like I went over there, and he was on the counter on top of the fridge. I was like, oh heck no, Ethan, no
How did
way.
he get on top of the fridge? My cats cannot get up there.
Well, he's still a baby, so I don't know. But like literally, and I'm like, you let him do that?
Wow.
He's
No.
like, yeah, it's my house, ma. I was like, okay, I'll go back with my cat, who does nothing, just chills and sleeps.
Facts. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Has your cat ever like knocked any stuff of yours over? Do you have any funny stories or a favorite cat story about Eclipse?
The one I have that she when she was younger, not anymore. She really doesn't do anything like for real. Like the most she'll do is in the morning. That's her exercise when she's chasing that cat outside. Rather than that, that's it. That's as good as it gets. Like
Once
she literally sleeps and eats and poops. It's like a baby. I love it. I love it.
and she's fuzzy. Does she sleep with you?
Huh?
Does she sleep with you then?
No, she has to be in a mood. And if she does, it's like when I get home from work, she'll come and cuddle like she is right now. Or if she wants to cuddle, she's like roll up in my face. And I don't like that. Like, I like you to come and cuddle, but don't take my space. So, but the one story that I have is when she was younger, oh, I don't have any dogs. Thank God. I'm good. I'm good. But the one time when she was younger, my dad, he comes and he has a dog. And my dad literally came in here with that dog like and took over, and she did not like that. And I warned him. I said, I have a cat.
Wow.
And she did not like that. And of course, he wanted to play. And she was like, get away from me. And she literally smacked him like on the face. That's the one story that I can remember that really was like, I was like, oh my gosh, that's all I need is you to blind my dad's dog,
with the paw or whatever.
Yeah, and she got him, like she scratched him like in his eye. Like it got, how you get a blood thing? Yeah, I mean he was fine, but I'm like, my dad was like, whoa, you have an aggressive cat. I said, you came into her territory. This is her house.
Right.
Like, hello? Be lucky that's all you got.
Woo! Stick up for the kitty. Hello.
I'm like, this is my cat. It's just me in a different form.
Classy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so do you have I appreciate you coming in. You said you got your cat kind of by son, cat by son. And so you basically ended up inheriting your kitty cat. But what are some of the benefits that you have gotten in your life from owning a cat? Like for having her as part of your life?
Well, this is like I've had many cats before. Like this she's not my first. Like I've had them, and I still like I used to have this cat named Pablo, and he was a total gangster. Like he was beautiful, and I got him from a friend of mine, and he was beautiful. Anyways, he guarded the house, the territory, like he did not let nothing happen. Well, he got in a fight with some raccoons, and they messed him up, and I found him by this boat. And I got it saddened me so bad because he looked so horrible. It was literally like one of my babies. Like I'd never been so close to a pet before like that. Like I cried and I was like, let's take him to the hospital. And I took him to the vet. And so then I had to leave him overnight and he didn't make it. Oh my God, Kitty, it broke my heart. So I had him cremated and he sits on my window.
Oh.
But that broke my heart. So having a cat is like, I don't know, especially with my kid being grown now, like it's just somebody to come home to. And and believe it or not, she knows when I'm upset or when I'm just need somebody to cuddle with. Like she'll come and give me kisses when I'm crying. She'll come and she'll just like, how they look at you with those eyes and like they just know. So yeah, I just think cats are awesome. I really do. So I think people can benefit from that.
I love I agree with you completely. I do believe that cats can feel your moods, and at times if they choose to, they definitely can come over. Chuck Norris does that. He comes over and he'll sit on my chest.
Yes, and I've seen him hit your chin. Like, yeah, I do. I totally believe cats are just, yeah. Like men, like dogs are a man's best friend. Cats are the same. They can be your best friend too.
Yeah,
Like,
Eclipse is definitely special then for you to be able to have that kind of relationship too with, him
yeah,
or her.
yes.
I took shrooms before and don't feed your cat shrooms.
Don't figure that.
Bad choice. Hi hippie. No, you
No.
have no, yeah, but we are talking about classy woman's cat, Eclipse. Yeah. I
I'm sorry. Okay.
He was taking shrooms and the cat started talking to him. I mean, he's living my best life, okay? Can we first off just address, like, he's living my best life, Classy?
I know.
Has your cat ever talked to you, Classy?
I mean, she meows at me, but I would kind of freak out if she talked to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
I can handle the meows. I can handle the crying when she thinks she's alone. But yeah, if she starts talking to me, like what is she thinking sometimes? Sometimes when she's grouchy and she doesn't want me to hug her and stuff, what are the words coming out of that cat's mouth?
oh yeah,
Right?
I don't know because
Okay. I don't want to
I
know
don't
that.
want to know either. I don't want to know what
Right? Do you
I know.
ever think what would Chuck Norris say to you?
he just always wants me to give him more food. Chuck, he wants more food all the time.
Does he ever get angry?
If you don't feed him, he will come up and when I'm laying in bed, he will come up and he has his paw, he has all of his claws. He will take one claw out of his whole paw. One claw will come out and he will rim my
No.
nostril when I'm sleeping to wake me up to feed him. If he's hungry, he will literally rim my nostril with his claw until I wake up. And then when I wake up and I look at him, he looks at me like, I'm like, why are you like, here I am? And I'm like, no, Chuck. So then I'll turn over and go to the other side. He won't cross over the covers. He goes all the way around and then he comes over to the other side and he'll do the same thing again. And we'll do this until it's time for him to eat.
Wow. See what I mean? They get what they want.
Yeah.
I love them.
He can be a lot to be, I mean, he doesn't do it a lot, but when he does do it, you're like, it's 3 a.m. Stop rimming my nose. Okay, we're not rimming my nostril right now with your little kitty claw for me to feed you. Sorry.
Wow.
That
Wow.
part.
Yeah.
So does Eclipse have any naughty habits?
She just likes to literally be all up in your face. If not, she puts her butt. Like she just puts her butt all up in your face, and I'm just like, no. Again, that's where the love-hate relationship comes in. I'm like, you get out. What? Move over. Like this is a whole big bed, and you want to be all up in my space. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
She
before,
wants you
I was trying to get her. She was growling and stuff. I'm like, come on, we gotta do a show real quick. Just chill. I literally had to give her treats, and then she just lay down. It's like bribing a kid.
I know. Well,
It's like,
I don't
here,
know about bribing children, but
I'll give you a piece of candy. I'll take you to the park real quick after
I'll
this.
give you $5. I'll give you 20. Now
And
that
then when they say 5,
30, this is not a negotiation, okay?
right?
But with the cat, with the cat, it still is a negotiation.
I
It
know.
really is. So
I know. But they're so cute.
yeah, they're a lot is what they are, Classy.
I
So
know.
Classy, so with our last minutes together, please let everybody know who's in here hanging out. First off, everybody who's in here hanging out, if you haven't already favorited my beautiful classy woman, I don't know why you're waiting. Please hit her with a favorite. Also, please favorite these bouncers in here. D'Angelo Jones, Ruby, all of the people in here favorite each other as well. But before you go, Classy, can you please tell us, like, when you're streaming on the app, what kind of stuff you stream about? Let people know about you and where to find you, and also if you have any social media too.
Okay, I have now have a like a set time now. I usually stream, it's 9 p.m. my time, but I've been getting on earlier. So it's like, yeah, 9 p.m., which is like 11 Eastern, Central, whatever. So yeah, and then mostly it depends. It depends on my mood. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm just gonna come because I get on after work because I don't get tired, right after work.
Right.
So I'll stream for a little bit, but um, I'll either just chill and listen to some music, or I'll want to ask some spicy questions that get people talking. Sometimes the topics are serious, depending. This past week I've been ranting and raving about, just how I'm feeling. So it just depends. And yeah, as far as things going on, I'm going to be on the round table tomorrow.
Okay, what time is that and what
6 p.m. Eastern on it's a featured show. So it's with Can I Be Your Best Friend? Can I Be Your Best Friend? So that should be fun. And then on Thursdays, the Trophy Fam and D'Angelo Jones has Where Opinions Matter at 9 p.m. And that's always fun because I like that. I love having the respectful conversation. And then, yeah, as far as social media, you know me, I have IG. So that's where you can find me and get most of my whatever's going on. I laugh because I just remember you saying, "Do you have IG? Do you have IG?" Like literally you hounded me for a month and I kept saying, "Not yet, kitty, not yet, not yet." So I just love you for that. But yeah, that's about it.
Also, Classy, you did mention the show Where Opinions Matter. I know for a fact you're an admin of that show. If somebody's interested in being on that show, who do they contact?
They contact me, they contact you.
Okay.
Are in our social media at IG, and we will see what we can do to get you on. Of course, there's a list, so if we don't get to you, it's not because we don't want to or we're ignoring you. It's just, we're trying to get there as fast as possible, but people want to be on it, so it takes a minute. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's always good for people to know who to contact, so that way they have an idea of like, hey, I want to be on this show, so we can get them on a show.
Yes. So please, if you want to be, contact Kitty or me. Classy woman.
All right. Classy, is there anything else you want to share with everybody?
No, thank you for having me on this show. I feel like I'm just becoming a regular. I should just be on every week. Hey.
You're a regular. Thank you for subbing last minute, Classy.
Of course.
Katie wanted to be here. She just couldn't. So thank you so much.
Of course, girl.
So, thank you, Classy woman.
Thank you, guys.
We are wrapping up our evening tonight. And, oh, wait, sorry, Classy. There we go. We are wrapping up our evening tonight. And as we wrap up, I can't think of anything better to do than to let you know that as we wrap up, that, not home ownership, cat ownership is something that's important. All three of our guests tonight, thank you, Conscience. All three of our guests tonight talked about the impacts that their cats have had in their lives. Different things that mattered to them about their relationship with their cats. Also, they gave us some really good tips, remembering like filtered water for small cats or animals that are under 20 pounds. That applies to not just cats, but also other kinds of small animals. Thank you for the gifts, Amy. Thank you, Conscience. So we had some really good tips too. We've also heard some really fun stories about naughty kitties being naughty, and we've heard some really heart-touching stories about how their cats have been companions for them. And I can totally agree with that. Chuck Norris is literally sitting right here with me. So if that doesn't tell you, Chucky is all about the love as well, you guys. So I am a huge cat fan. If you're interested in being on Meow and Me in the future, and you have a cat that you want to show off and share with everybody else, I would love for you to be on the show. Please hit up Emoji J, EMOJI, and last JAY. And please let him know you want to be on this show, and we will get you on a future show of Meow and Me. I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you to all of the gifters. D'Angelo Jones, big love. Ruby Shoes, big love. Me, big love. NorCal, Artman, Mr. Moon, J Cats, JT, Captain Unicorn, Top Badge, Conscience, Country Redneck, OG Lucky, Amy, Barnes, Blue Eyed Hippie, Ciroc, Drooling, Crocodile, and the list goes on and on tonight. It is a thankful. I am thankful for all the gifts, big, small, and in between. You know, it really is nice. Thank you so much for supporting what I'm doing here and on this show.